Tesla is in crisis mode. Their biggest discount ever is soon going away. Sales are down, Elon drama is up, and right now, you might be able to sort of use this chaos to your advantage because there's never been a better time to buy a Tesla than right now. And if you're a current Tesla owner, you might be able to kind of upgrade totally for free. At this point, Tesla's $7,500 federal tax credit is a use it or lose it discount is going away very soon. And as someone who just went through the ordering process and is kind of going through it right now, I realized a couple of mistakes a lot of people are making. So I want to break those down. And also in this video, I kind of want to also mention that there are a couple of reasons why you should not order right now and you might want to wait, because the deals and discounts and incentives will be better for a lot of you if you wait this out through October 1st. So let me just sort of break down all this tax credit craziness, break down what you should look for if you're looking to buy now. Let me show you some pretty crazy ways to upgrade your Tesla from an old one to a new one basically for free. And yes, let me explain why waiting until October might be the best move for many of you, especially, it feels weird to say this, but if you're looking for the absolute best deals, you might want to wait a little bit. Let me break this all down and tell you what you need to know. So contrary to some YouTube commenters, I don't work for Tesla. I'm not secretly like an insider at Tesla. I'm not on the payroll. I'm not getting fed insider info. I work for you guys. That's sort of the whole beauty of YouTube, is I sort of, for better or worse, sort of put food on the table thanks to you guys watching my videos. And I am incentivized by just giving you guys the real info you need to know. I'm not here to sort of spew talking points or lean you one way or the other, but I want to sort of break down some of the reasons why right now is a good time to take advantage of some deals. And also, again, why for some of you, this is just not the best time. You have to sort of ignore Tesla's insane marketing push and wait until October, because better things, again, might just be around the corner. And of course, with that being said, the big story right now is that the federal tax credit, this $7,500 EV tax credit, is going away on September 30th. Tesla has literally never used a bigger font or a bigger sort of, bold message on the front page of their website, because they're trying to make sure people know to take advantage of this, because it's either a use it or lose it thing. And just quickly, if you wanted sort of the Cliff Notes version of who qualifies and who doesn't, there are some price caps in terms of the vehicle. There's also adjusted gross income limits based on how you're filing your taxes. But by and large, most people who watch my videos will say in the comments, I think by and large, most people will qualify for this federal tax credit. And how it works is basically a nearly $8,000 discount you can take right off the price of the car at the point of sale, which is what makes this so attractive, is that you look at Tesla pricing, you can basically take $8,000 right off the price, which makes basically every model much more affordable. And again, if you missed the news, that is going away forever on September 30th. But with that being said, again, I've got to say there are some of you out there who should not buy right now because there are better deals and discounts to be had later on. And also just a little quick reminder, not all Teslas qualify for the federal tax credit. So if you're looking at some models in particular, there is absolutely no reason to rush in right now and take advantage of this, because the vehicles don't even qualify, and the better deals and discounts for all Teslas won't come until later. So rushing in right now literally is to your detriment. For example, the Model S, the Model X, most versions of the Cybertruck, and also almost all versions of the Model 3 Performance do not qualify for the federal tax credit. So to order them right now and to rush in to try to get an order in doesn't do you any good. You're better off to wait for the better deals happening later this year, because those vehicles don't even qualify. And on that note, the Model 3 Performance is a bit of an oddball, because right now Tesla's running the special where red, white, and blue are free, and it will qualify for the tax credit under $55,000. But if you do want to go with Quicksilver, or you want to go with Diamond Black, or if you miss the deadline for the free colors and you want to get one of these premium colors later, you're going to be above the tax credit, which means the vehicle will not qualify. So if you're looking at a Model 3 Performance in particular, definitely choose your color wisely, because that'll basically make or break its tax credit eligibility. And again, for Model S, Model X, most Cybertrucks, they don't qualify anyway, so there's literally no reason to rush in right now. But assuming that you qualify for the federal tax credit and assuming that you're looking at a Model 3 or Y that does qualify, again, it's a use it or lose a discount, so you want to take advantage and jump on it right now. So let me sort of walk you through some of the issues here. Number one, the very first thing you got to do, and so many people make this mistake, which is crazy, is that you want to go through either a referral code, a link, or a loyalty discount, because if you don't do this, there is no way to retroactively do it later, and you are literally leaving money on the table by not doing this, because it literally gives you free stuff for just clicking a link. Not only does this still guarantee you the federal tax credit plus some other Tesla discounts, but again, if you are a new owner and you click a link, like I'll put one down below, you get 3 months of FSD for free. So literally 3 months of FSD just for doing nothing, sort of a little perk there for going and buying a Tesla right now. And again, if you're a current owner looking to take advantage of these savings and these deals, if you go through your Tesla app, there is a loyalty discount that'll give you $500 off a 3 or Y. I literally just did this when I ordered my Model Y. I went through my app, I ordered through my account, and I got $500 off just by going through my account. So again, you are literally leaving money and freebies on the table by not doing this. You've got to do this very first thing because there's no way to do it later. You've got to cancel and reorder, and it's a whole thing. So do this. Step number one. The second thing you want to do when you place your order or before you place your order is scroll down on your page here and click on the Edit Savings button, because you want to see if there are any other specials that you can qualify for. Of course, there's the $7,500 federal tax credit. Check that box and make sure you can see what the pricing is going to be for that. But also, if you're a military member, a spouse, first responder, teacher, student, there is an additional $1,000 you can get off just by verifying you are one of those things. Literally $1,000 off. Nice to have. And also, if you're a Lyft driver, there's also some different incentives running there. Now, to my knowledge, those will not be going away by September 30th, so you don't have to worry about that too much if you want to place an order later. But if you're looking to stack these discounts, you want to make sure you do that when you place your order, because again, it's basically impossible to do it after the fact. So make sure you're going in the right order so you can get the discount, you get the referral freebies, you get the tax credit, all of that, at the same time, so you can maximize all of your savings. Something else to keep in mind with this system here is that it's going to end on September 30th. There is no flexibility here. And what Tesla is making very clear is that you've got to take delivery by September 30th, not place the order by the 30th. So what I recommend, especially right now with the influx of interest, because people want to take advantage of this tax savings here, is you want to place your order ASAP. You can always sort of delay things or put things on hold a little bit and sort of move things around if needed, but you want to get your order in as early as possible, because I'll tell you right now, I'm experiencing unexpected, uncontrollable delays with my Model Y order, and I'm literally going to have to wait. I'm waiting at least a month before I can take delivery of the Model Y. I'm still waiting for this thing to hit my local delivery center, so you want to put your order in ASAP. Now, as I walk through these special Tesla deals and discounts and secrets, another secret I want to share with you guys is the ability to never have to worry about taking notes again. Seriously, in the world of amazing technology and AI, why not just let great devices do all the hard work for you, which is where the secrets come in. I've got two of, honestly, the best devices that can do this. It's the Plod Note and the very versatile and small little Plod Note pin made by my friends over at Plod. And these have been a truly life-changing set of devices for me for a couple of big reasons. Number one, on the surface, they make recording lectures, conference calls, long corporate meetings, doctor's appointments, because they're HIPAA compliant, and anything like that, very, very simple. There is no longer the ability to have to sort of fiddle with apps on your phone or mess with settings or things like that. With these devices, they've got amazing battery life, they're super easy to use, and literally you press one button, they start recording, And that is that. It's a dedicated device. You don't have to mess with anything. You don't have to worry about anything. One button is going to get these things recording, so you can sort of sit back and focus on the meeting you have to do or the lecture you have to listen to, and let Plod handle all of the recording for you. But that's just the start, because not only are these really amazing devices for recording, but paired with their built-in smarts is where things get crazy powerful. For example, with the Plod companion app, and even if you want to go on the web, you can utilize that as well. You're able to get real detailed transcripts of exactly what was said during that recording. You're able to, you want to visually break things down, look at a mind map of what was said and sort of see breakdown that way. And also this is utilizing some of the latest and greatest AI technologies as well to give you AI generated summaries. And one of the other awesome things you can do here, which is a real big lifesaver, let me tell you when you need it, is actually ask the AI about the recording. So for example, a little behind the scenes, I usually have a Plod note here on my desk as I record these videos, so I can sort of go back and look at the transcription later. I can pull keywords out and things like that. But what I also love here is that I can ask the AI system about what I talked about. So for example, if I wanted to see what I said about a cheaper Tesla, for example, what did I say about Cybertruck for this video? I can ask that, and then it's going to pull automatically any relevant information I had. And I talked about my Cybertruck experience here in the video. So again, lightning fast, really easy to do. If you're using their AI services, they're all encrypted and processed securely through trusted cloud partners like Google Cloud and Amazon AWS. It is just an amazing solution. If there is one device I would recommend, or a set of devices in this case from the last year, that I recommend to anyone and everyone. Also, I want to do something fun in this video. I'm going to not only include some full-on recordings in the description from my Plod devices, so you can see what the recordings are like. You can play around with the mind maps and see how all this amazing stuff works. But also what I'm going to do is hide a secret Amazon code within the description links of these recordings, that if you find it, you can win some free money from me to you. So check out the amazing stuff that Plod has to offer. See for yourself how the system is going to work. See what the recordings are like. Check out the mind maps, and just see how versatile these devices can be by looking at those links down below. And of course, again, be sure to check out the Plod Note and also the Plod Note pin at the links right down below in the description. Check them out. They are amazing, and I promise you, you are going to love them. All right, so you go through the links, you place the order, you get everything sort of locked and loaded. That's all great. But again, with all that being said, there are still a couple of big reasons why you should not put an order in right now. And again, I know that sounds crazy, but let me sort of break down what we know. Reason number one is that if you're looking for the best Tesla deals and promotions, things like free full self-driving, you want 0% financing. I know a ton of you guys are looking for 0% financing. If you're looking for promotions like that, those will likely not come until Q4, because with the federal tax credit ending, that's kind of the only incentive that Tesla has to run right now. They really don't have to do anything else to get people to order, but by saying that, hey, the federal tax credit is ending on September 30th. Now, are you better off to take the tax credit savings than to wait for 0%? That's some math and some numbers you've got to run on your own. But I will say that if you're looking for free full self-driving, free colors, crazy finance rates, crazy lease rates, those likely won't be coming until Q4, not anytime until then. So that is something to keep in mind. Something else to keep in mind is that Tesla is looking to probably launch some new models very soon, and they might be actually waiting until the tax credit expires before they launch those new models. For example, this long rumored Model 2, Model Q, this cheaper Tesla everybody's been waiting for, there's a lot of talk by analysts right now that Tesla will actually hold deliveries and the reveal and the announcement of this thing until after the tax credit expires. Because again, there is no advantage to them right now to release it and sort of have the confusion about what the price is, the tax credit, not the tax credit, things like that. Tesla might actually be holding this until October because there is no advantage to them doing this right now. And again, we don't know what the pricing or incentives or any of those are going to be. But if you are looking for the cheaper Tesla and maybe even the cheapest Tesla pricing, you might want to wait until October, because that likely will not be happening until this tax credit goes away. Something else to keep in mind is that just because the federal tax credit goes away doesn't mean that Tesla still can't do some insane deals. I mean, obviously the tax credit is a big thing, but look at Lucid, for example. Many, if not all of their vehicles don't qualify for the federal tax credit, and they're still able to offer some insane lease deals because they're able to do some restructuring in terms of the financials to make it work for them. And I especially think as well, if you're someone looking at leasing a vehicle, while the federal tax credit does work into the leasing factor right now, I think that Tesla is definitely more advantageous later on to do better lease specials and lease deals than they are right now. So that's definitely something to consider, as we could see some better promotions from them in October and beyond, with them doing some of their own in-house financing or their own specials in terms of leases, because there is some things they can control on that front to increase sort of eligibility and also increase those incentives. And also on the Model 3 front, I should mention there have been some rumors that we could be seeing a new slightly refreshed model that would have a front bumper camera. The turn signal stock could return again, sort of like what we have in the new Model Y. We don't have any timing information on this, but again, Tesla might be holding this until this craziness ends with the tax credit through October 1st. Now, is that reason enough alone to wait and not take advantage of the tax credit? I don't think so, but again, just something I wanted to throw out there as a bit of information we've got right now. We've also started to hear some wild theories on how Tesla might be able to capitalize on the tax credit before it ends, and then again, continue to pass those savings on to others. I have to find the tweet. I don't know where the tweet was on this. I gotta give credit to where credit is due. But basically, I saw some theory floating around on X where someone was saying that what Tesla could basically do before the clock strikes midnight, so to speak, on September 30th, is they could lease all of their remaining unsold Model 3s and Model Ys to basically a subsidiary, so they're able to capture that EV tax credit. And then what they could do essentially is either release, or some are even speculating like some sort of subscription model where they could give the Teslas out that way as a way to really bring those costs down. And again, that sounds absolutely nuts. Like a subscription service for a car is kind of what a lease is, but many are speculating that with sort of the rise of full self-driving advancements, and with Tesla saying before how they could basically pay users to have their cars in the robotaxi fleet, maybe a Tesla subscription service actually isn't the craziest thing ever. And maybe that would be an insane way to drive costs down. Then instead of having to worry about buying the vehicle and going through the tax credit and eligible, not eligible, things like that, Tesla could offer a huge incentive, but basically allowing you to basically, rent the car on a subscription basis for $100 or $200 a month. If you wanted to get a $99 Tesla, that might actually be a thing. Now, again, that is a very crazy out there theory. There's a lot of hoops to jump through and things like that, but crazier things have been done. And in terms of Tesla and their ability to take risks and, it being in the realm of possibility, I definitely think a Tesla subscription service is something we could see once the dust settles on this federal tax credit kerfuffle. So just something to sort of keep on your radar. I saw a couple of theories on this that could make sense, and maybe something we see near the end of the year. Now that robotaxis are officially on the road, maybe the idea of a subscription service and sort of that being offset by a robotaxi isn't the craziest thing ever. And with all that being said, for current owners out there, there are a bunch of reasons why right now you should buy, why you should wait. Like I said, there are some better potential savings and incentives and things we could see later on. For current owners right now, I will say though, in addition to the loyalty discount, which is a nice little perk you can get, Tesla's running those free colors right now. And the big thing for many of you out there that I've heard is a big deal, obviously, is full self-driving transfer. That if you spent $7,000 or whatever the price was on full self-driving, that is still around for a limited time. That basically could take anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 to $12,000 essentially off the price of a new Tesla by allowing you to transfer full self-driving from an older Tesla to a new Tesla. I also have heard a lot of talk and a lot of speculation that Tesla might be looking to increase the value they give to used Teslas from current owners looking to upgrade as, again, another incentive play to get you to take advantage of a new Tesla right now. Tesla's obviously looking to increase their delivery numbers. They're looking to really make as many sales as possible. And it's not all that crazy for them to basically give you like a loyalty perk and basically some more money if you trade in your older Tesla to a newer Tesla. And I've heard of many people basically using this system and the incentives to their advantage to basically get into a new Tesla essentially for free. Maybe it costs them $1,000, $2,000, but once it's all said and done, they're able to get into the car for a very nominal fee, basically like an upgrade fee. So if you are looking to basically upgrade from an older Tesla to a new Tesla, definitely look at what Tesla's offering right now. Look at full self-driving transfer. And I definitely think there's a good chance that before the end of September, Tesla starts to quietly upgrade some of the trade-in offers they give to owners in order to get them to take delivery ASAP. So definitely have that on your radar if you're a current owner. Now might be an excellent time to upgrade and get yourself from an old Tesla to a new Tesla for maybe a very, very small amount of money, or maybe even free, or maybe even make money on the transaction. All kind of depends on a case-by-case basis. Also, now is the time we have come in the video to earn some of my money. So if you'd like an Amazon gift card totally for free, I'm hiding a code in the next minute of this video. So keep your eyes peeled for a funny-looking string of characters that is the Amazon gift card code. And in the meantime, let me tell you about some of my amazing channel partners that are here to save you money and elevate your Tesla experience in some really amazing ways. Also want to give a huge thanks to my friends at Drive Protected for their support of the channel. Look, if you're looking to keep your Tesla looking its best, you want to keep it protected, and basically you want an invisible shield to go around your Tesla and keep it safe from debris and rock and all that random gunk, check out their amazing DIY PPF kits. You can install these yourself. They are incredibly high quality. They'll walk you through the process step by step, even if you're a very sort of beginner at this like I am. They make it very, very easy. They've got an amazing lineup. They've got options for every single Tesla. Matte finishes are available as well, and my code Rosenfeld will save you 10%. So check it out at the link right down below and use my code Rosenfeld for an exclusive 10% saving. Also, speaking of saving big for a limited time, my friends at Century Pro are going to give you not only a totally free way to begin your journey of protecting your Tesla, but also they've got a 40% discount for limited time on a lifetime plan. Basically, Century Pro is going to turn Sentry Mode in your vehicle pro by alerting you anytime Sentry Mode goes off. Not whenever Tesla feels maybe they'll alert you, maybe not. No. Anytime Sentry Mode goes off on any of your Teslas, you're going to get an instant alert so you can check out what's going on, especially, useful right now with all the rampant, random, horrible Tesla vandalism. If you want to learn more and get started for free, you can hit the link down below and check out Century Pro. And again, 40% off a lifetime plan for a limited time. Also, again, I want to give a huge thanks to my friends at TPARTS for their support of the channel. They make amazing Tesla accessories. You're one place to go for anything from carbon fiber accents to performance foot pedals to invisible storage solutions, plus so much more. They've got you covered. My coupon code Robert10 is going to save you 10% off. So definitely check out the amazing accessories that TPARTS has got to offer to kit out your Tesla. And then jumping inside your car, you want to obviously get some good floor mats that look great, protect your Tesla, keep it easy to clean. That is where my friends at 3W Liners come in, because they just leveled up my coupon code to offer you guys 35% off your next order of floor mats. And these are my favorite. They're in all my Teslas. They look amazing. They're built extremely well. They've got a great design that complements the interior of your Tesla. They're very durable. They're super easy to clean. They are also really made well for sort of the exact measurements of the vehicle you're going into, whether that's a Tesla or a Rivian or some other car on the market. I have just been a huge fan of 3W Liners. They make the best floor mats on the market. They are very reasonably priced, and I can, again, save you guys even more with my special coupon code of 35% off. So hit the link down below to learn more. Also, if you're looking to elevate the exterior of your Tesla, one of my favorite and easiest and most cost-effective ways to do that, quite frankly, is from my friends at Tesla Emblems. They make these really awesome, unique, high-quality custom vinyls for different parts of your Tesla. So if you want to accessorize the Tesla T emblems on your vehicle or the charge port, or even my favorite, they make some really awesome ways to customize your Tesla key cards. They've got some amazing solutions there. TeslaEmblems.com, their website. They've got a bunch of different products you can choose from. It's a really fun, easy, and cost-effective way to accessorize your Tesla a bit and make it look different. I've got a coupon code to save on that front as well, so check that out, linked right down below. All right, everybody, so that is kind of the story of what we know right now. Those are the reasons to buy right now. Those are some of the reasons to wait. Again, for many of you out there, nearly $8,000 is a huge discount that you don't want to miss. So definitely make sure you jump into there and get those savings. But again, make sure you go through the right channels to make sure you are maximizing and stacking all those savings possible, because you don't want to miss out on free money, especially right now when Tesla's really trying to make some sales. So again, just curious your thoughts. Let me know down below. What Tesla do you have? Are you going to be taking advantage of these savings? Let me know if you're planning to take advantage of the tax credit discount, leaving and jump into a new Tesla. Drop a comment down below and let me know. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you guys in the next one.